Well, it's nothing short of an honor for me. Thank you, AWC, Goldman Sachs, and KPMG for having me here. But my gold trend predictions were first, let me be very honest, were shared in Shanghai, followed by the Surat Jewelers Association and many WhatsApp groups in India, in Surat. And now they are all over the place. Thank you so much for the love, but wish you a happy Christmas in advance, and I hope that your new year is as golden as you are. God bless you. Namaskar and Om Namo Narayanaya. So, at the 72nd Gem and Jewelry Fair in the world's colored gemstone capital, Thailand, yesterday I was invited by a consortium of the Myanmar Pavilion, the African Rough Traders Association, and the Gem and Jewelry Council of Thailand to take a special session on gem roughs. And along with the actual delegates there, we had also students doing graduate gemologist course from institutions like GIA. What I could find out was that which was very striking, that most of the so-called people who are certified as gemologists had no idea about what goes into identifying a rough and pricing. Whatever the information that they have had is based on primarily which is recorded material on the search engine or the official version of the gem school, which is quite far from the actual reality. That is why I thought that from the Gemstone Universe platform, I should share with you that what actually goes into the pricing of a gem and the journey of a gem. And believe you me that till today there is no such video. Today we are having a real find. What you see here is a rough, and the cut stone has still not come from the market. It is from some region in Africa. Which region in Africa, that is quite confidential as of now. I will be very happy if the discovery of this region is attributed to Gemstone Universe. And my real wish is this find in this particular African region, African country, which is very poor, the benefits of that reach their country and their people, and they invest the money back in education, security, and ensuring the basic necessities of food, shelter, and hospital treatments. Welcome to this particular session. After this session, we will join again for the blue melon auction. So primarily, a lot of people think that the rough is a very big stone. It isn't actually. For example, this particular rough, which doesn't look anything special as of now, is the biggest piece here. So the vendor has categorized it into 3 qualities, which might be of use to me. But let us see how many grams is this rough. So it says 7.07 grams, which is quite a lucky number. The problem that happens in the search engine and gem schools is people directly multiply it by that, and then they go to the carat weight. So let me say the carat weight comes here to 35.05. So roughly around 35 carats. This is the ideal daylight. I can't see anything through it. So rough is a very, very big gamble. But let me show you what exactly is the beauty of this particular piece. And it is quite fascinating once you see what lies underneath the beauty of Mother Earth. Now, if you zoom in here and where my laser pointer will go, here, if you zoom in here, you can see a distinct blue-green shade. And as I move it, it comes to a very nice Neptune peacock aquamarine deepish blue shade. But the power is not just that. The power is the gem is definitely showing 2 distinct colors. So here is the major part is here. There you see the fire. That is where the major part of the color is. And if you zoom in, you will be able to see that. So out of 35 grams roughly, nobody knows how to cut it. Nobody knows how many gemstones can come out of it. From my perspective, the average, it is like a big time gamble, a big time Russian roulette, because out of 35 carats, I think we can get a single good piece, which will be near eye clean and unheated. Let me tell you that this rough is unheated of around 7 to 8 carats, depending on the cut and depending on what is the objective of a person. So if my objective is exceptional beauty and exceptional thing, I will myself go for maybe one single piece gemstone, which will be 7 to 8 carats. That means I will lose around 75 to 80% of this rough, and this will not be able to utilize anywhere except for maybe some markets in India which will use it to make those navratnas for commercial use. But if the primary thing is business and profit, then what can happen is we can take out 2 distinct gemstones of maybe 4.5 carat and maybe another of 2.5 to 2.89 carats. But let me tell you that to understand the commitment here, without any external light, this gem This blue sapphire has been cut from the same rough, and here if you see, it is quite a brilliant blue. And to create the mock-up, this is actually an unheated blue sapphire cut from the same rough. Now you can't see the particular color here, but let me show it to you that the total weight of this ring is 11.24 grams. The total number of diamonds which are set around it are around 2.33 grams, and the gemstone weight here in the center, this particular gemstone which is cut from the same rough, here we go. Yeah, this particular gemstone which is cut from the same rough is exactly 9 carat. So why have we done this thing? We have done this thing first to see the color contrast and saturation. Number two, eventually the gem is going to be consumed and appreciated by the customer. So we wanted to see that how will the gem appear in a white gold, and how will the gem appear in yellow gold. And we also wanted to assess what is the power, how it will look against a skin tone. For example, here now you see the beauty of this gem. It is exhibiting the beautiful blue. Maybe I don't have the right light, I don't want to show it in a light that influences things, but here you see it is a pretty nice blue. But this one is around 75% clean with a lot of rutile, which is like milky wisps, but a big stone nonetheless. And here, if you see, is the brilliant beauty. And this particular gem is around 12 carats. It is not really royal blue, but what is fascinating from me is that what I find very, very fascinating is the Pleochroism, the blue-green shades together. Now that is what excites me, because if you know the secrets of astrology and tantra and occult, having the blue-green shade, especially if you have particular Saturn-Mercury combinations, is super. Now what we are going to do here is, my intention right now, if I put the spotlight back on this gem, is that we already have the patent and the copyright for Jyotish Gemstone Therapy. I am looking at making a custom cut as per GJT, and I hope with your good wishes and blessings, God will be able to give us success. Now, coming to the pricing part of it, so this particular rough, here it is, like I said, it is a very big Russian roulette. Doesn't look much unless and until you put light. It is the ultimate speculation game. That is why we say that gem business is eating risk for breakfast. Around 7.07 grams, 35 carats. The asking price for this particular piece together as a whole currently is $2,500 for the whole piece. But here, if I see the rough has been segregated, these pieces are still smaller, and they will yield around 1 or less than 1 carat weight. And the asking price for this particular thing is around $300 per gram. And here is the last. You see that there is host material there along with the gem rough, and the asking price for this is $120 per gram. So whatever is the currency you understand, you can multiply that by that. Currently the US dollar to Indian equation for safety. We can keep at 1 US dollar at 85 Indian rupees. But the people who ask for price, so if this is the price in per gram right now with no guarantee, I hope you can understand what it takes to be in the gem business. A heart of steel, a mind with prayer. Quite the opposite. Mostly people think that you need a heart of prayer and a mind of steel. It's not like that in the gem business. This is the ultimate gambling speculation business. You really have to have many things of steel to be in this business. God bless you. And think about it. The pricing starts from the first chain, which is mining. And I really hope and pray that this particular African country really gets the benefit of this superlative blue-green exhibiting sapphire, and may they be prosperous, and may the people who wear these gems be even more prosperous. God bless you. This is Guruji Shrii Arnav signing off, and we will find more at the Gem and Jewelry Fair. God bless you. Cut.